Bosses of Atlanta, bosses of Atlanta. I let my money make money, boy, I got the handle. I do it on the west side, do it on the east side, do it on the south side. Let's get money, let's ride. Bosses of Atlanta.
Welcome to B3 Unplugged. I'm your host, Millie Said.
And I'm your girl, April Nicole.
And I'm Queen Dr. D.
And you guys, ladies, we need y'all to deeply tune in to this segment right here because we're going to talk about handling your name, meaning in rumors, being slandered in the dirt, thrown in the dirt. When people lie on you. So we're gonna give this segment right here is deeply personal to me, and I'm gonna shine a light on my situation. And Dr. Queen, Dr. D over here, she kind of like my therapist, y'all. Derica is my therapist, y'all. Like, you done helped me through so many situations.
Hey,
you know,
what I'm here for. It's my purpose in life.
You such a fool, April. So I'm going to talk about being slandered, right? And 2015 on Facebook, on social media, my name was being slandered, right? And my picture was put up. And a lot of times I felt like I had to address everything that was posted. I felt like I had to address everything that was said concerning my name. So in the midst of being slandered, my grandmama told me everything don't need a response. I be having to tell my sister everything don't need a response. Cause like this girl was trying to argue with everybody on TikTok, right? She was like, "Did you see what he said?" And I'm just like, "Hey,"
cause I don't like people body shaming. Like, don't body shame me. Don't do that. Like they think because I'm heavy I can't run. You better let them know.
Oh, she quicker than me.
I got speed behind me.
She sure do.
Don't get it twisted. Big girl can run.
But like I was told back then, everything don't need a response, and I didn't learn that until I got older, that I don't have to respond to everything that everybody say. But one thing about it, I don't like being lied on. Of course nobody like being lied on, especially when you know it ain't the truth.
That part.
So,
sometimes you have to let your character speak for itself. People can lie on you all day long, but how you show up, even when nobody is watching, that's your integrity.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what speaks loudly. That speaks when the doors closed and there's a room full of people, and it could be one person in there that's your antagonist, and everybody at the table knows something different because of how your integrity and your character shows up when you're not even in the room.
Yeah.
True.
But you know what? You know I used to be a hothead, right? So
You ain't a hothead as much no more.
I mean, of course
fire
not.
went down. Just.
I swear, y'all say like y'all just say this like I was so bad, like back in the day.
I mean, you was snap crackle.
Pop off.
Like
you was
snap
pop.
crack. I mean, I was pop, but see, I was that silent pop. Like you don't know.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
you was.
Like she'll be the one. She gonna say something.
Yeah.
But people be like, it's that quiet when you got to watch out. Cause I'm sitting there and I'm observing. I'm like, you got one more in you. You got one more now. Like one more time, and Big Sis gonna come out. Bop.
Yeah, I definitely was a hothead, and everything that transpired in my life, that being slandered on social media for murder, and it's crazy how God works, right? I can't go into deep details, but it's just crazy how God works. And that's one thing that I always pray for the past 10 years. God set my name free,
Right.
And he doing just that. And I'm thankful, but that's how I knew I was growing, when I stopped giving everybody a response, whether it was family, close friends, my children side of the family. I just stopped responding. And it gave me so much peace when I stopped responding. Whew. Yeah.
That was a little heavy on you, wasn't it?
Hell yeah. It's still heavy on me. Like, I want to talk about it so bad, but I can't, But yeah, being slandered.
I mean, she's even had church people come after her.
Yeah.
And say things.
And that's the worst.
That were not
church
true.
hurt.
Her own first lady had, said something bad about her. This little hothead goes on social media. She done tagged the church. She done tagged the pastor.
I tagged them
She done tagged
jokers.
the first lady. She done tagged
Show
the
did.
first kids.
Show did.
She done tagged them all. And when I say went in, I'm like, sis, can you delete that? Like, I ain't deleting. I was just like, all right. So
she always try to be the. She always try to be the
but
peacemaker.
I try to keep everything like cordial. Like, I ain't gonna let nobody like really be dumb and just like, you know what I'm saying, do and say anything to my sister, because you know I come out the back like out of nowhere. But you know, like, she'll do the same for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh God, yeah.
she's people have called her my guard dog, and it's funny. Like, she doesn't my pit bull, and I try to keep her on the porch, but I can't. It's like, don't let me be performing somewhere and somebody is being too friendly to me. And she's like, all right, well, let me just walk on over here and interrupt this conversation.
Right.
'Cause I'm going to smile, and she's like, okay, she's looking a little uncomfortable. Let me go on over here, and then, boom, there she go. You know, this 2 feet, you know, come up here with this 6 foot attitude, and it's just like, it is
Of
what it
course.
is. But,
Of
you know,
course.
and I've always said, you know, you can talk bad about me or whatever, but don't lie on me. That's what I can't. Oh, please don't lie on me.
That's the only time I react is when you lie.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's like, I gotta say something or I gotta touch you one, you know.
yes, either or.
Which one you want?
Definitely either or.
You ain't got to.
Well, it's been plenty of times where I've wanted to put my hands on people, but I don't like to fight. And I say that because,
And me, I don't mind.
and I say that because I might not
Rightfully
fight
so.
fair, because whatever's in my sight might get used.
So you gonna pick up a bottle?
I'll pick up a bottle,
Man,
I'll pick up
we
a
gonna
chair,
pick
a
up
whole
whatever.
table.
We're
And
gonna
hit you
pick up
with it.
whatever.
Table.
Yes, a whole table. I will hit you with one. That's just, you know what I'm saying, if I have to defend myself. But I'm more so of the, it takes a lot to get me mad. Like, I don't just pop off. Like, you really have to keep. And I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, just leave me alone. I'm good. And you,
So I'm gonna ask you a question, and y'all might think
I
I'm
might
taking
have
it
an
a
answer.
little left on y'all.
I might have
But
an
they
answer.
lied on Jesus, so what make y'all any different?
there you go.
What?
They lied on Jesus, so what make you any different?
Well, God was made for that.
Dumb.
I mean, really
Dumb.
think about it.
He was able to handle it.
He was created.
He was able to handle it.
He was created for that.
These
He
humans,
was created for the stone throne. He was created to be nailed on the cross.
We weren't.
So that's the difference.
Sorry.
We weren't made for that. We weren't built and made for that. We was not created to handle being slender. We was not created to be name thrown in the dirt. You know, I done had people drive by my house shooting guns, telling me if I walk outside, they was gonna, you know, shoot me up. You know what I'm saying? So it made me, all the things that transpired in my life over the few years,
That's not the funny part, y'all. It's the inside joke.
it made me
laughing at that.
You
I'm not.
stupid.
I'm really not.
It made me get tough skin over the years. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we can't compare to God. We really can't.
You can't.
You know, I can't. That's why he
I
died
wouldn't
for
even
our
try.
sins. He died for our iniquity and all that. You know, but we
So
can't
God
compare.
is about to forgive me for this whooping you about to get.
Yeah, that part. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
Are you asking God for forgiveness in advance or after?
You know what? Why you playing?
While I'm doing
because
it.
he know what we gonna do before we do
While
it.
I'm doing it.
He know what we finna do. God sees and he know
I'm
all.
just saying. I'm just saying.
And it's been plenty of times I say, God, forgive me what I'm finna do. Just Lord. And then sometimes he'll come to me right in the midst of finna do it and be like, well, you know what's finna happen once you do it. Cause you warning me, you telling me what you finna do. You know what I'm saying? So me saying that has stopped me from doing a lot of things and going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's been times that I was finna do some damage.
And I don't look good in orange like this. So
Yeah,
I
April
have to
don't.
think of.
Wow.
I think about stuff before I do it. Like, if I do this, I'll be locked up. I'll be behind bar. Is it really worth me losing my freedom? I like to be free. It's free. I like to be free. So I'm not finna do anything, you know what I'm saying, to jeopardize my freedom. Now, only thing I will do is I will defend myself
That part.
if I have to. But just randomly how these people, these young folk and some old folk think now that, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get away with just randomly fighting somebody look at you wrong. What you looking at, fool? And you know, I've had that to happen. You know, so I was actually working out with my trainer and we walking down the street and he He's goofy. So he's smiling, but he's talking to me and was like, man, I made such and such a day or whatever. And this guy just came out of nowhere and was like, F you, bump, nigga. And we was like,
Like, how you
dude,
get
we
in
wasn't
this?
even talking to you. And he started following us. And my trainer was like, you know how he is. Man, go on, man. I'm like, don't laugh at the nigga. Just keep walking. I'm saying, like, dude,
Right.
I'm like, please just keep walking. But, you never know how people, and some people act crazy so that, you would leave them alone. But we didn't bother him. Now, I had one incident, and I'm going to let one of y'all talk. I had one incident. I'm in Quick Trip. This homeless lady come in there, and she smelled homeless. She looked homeless. And I really, I felt bad for her or whatever. But she started popping off at the guy at the cash register, and I was just like, phew. And because I said, phew, she turned around, you fat, beep, 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 beep. I said, oh, you want to play crazy? I started putting my stuff on the counter. I said, you want to play crazy? And she was like, no, I'm just playing, big mama. I'm just playing. I said, yeah, because I'm a fool too. So I'm going to get on the level that you getting. You want to act crazy? I'm going to act crazy.
You going to mirror that energy.
We're going to see who's nuttier. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
And I guarantee
right, I guarantee you, I'm
see
gonna
your game.
win. Like, don't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she calmed down real quickly because it was just like, oh, you thought you had one. No,
Oh, my
baby, I'm just
goodness.
crazy. And the guy at the cash register was like, please don't, man, it's okay, man. She fine. I said, no, she need to go on outside with all that, cause I'm about to show her.
Yeah.
Girl,
Lord have mercy.
but I'm very approachable. I'm really quiet. Like I just, yeah.
Quiet where?
I mean, I'm very observant, so it's like if I'm just going somewhere, I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. But the next thing you know, we all laughing, we tripping,
Yeah.
and like we
Yep.
done known each other forever in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I'll read the room, and if I
I
ain't
always read
comfortable,
the room.
I'm gonna go on and, you know what I'm saying, head
Yeah.
on that. Like this ain't my type of vibe, so I'm gonna go on and go.
Got you.
Yeah, I
Same
always
way.
read the room, and I'm the type of person now. I keep receipts because calling me delusional and a liar would not be put next to my name.
Who
You
called
know,
you delusional?
We ain't gonna call no
oh
names.
man, I ain't. One thing I say, I ain't.
Come on,
Some
let's get messy.
of everybody.
Look. Hey, Shawty, look, Shawty, you never know I'm being messy, never been me. Cause either I'm gonna call the kettle black and I'm gonna confront you. You know what I'm saying? That always been me. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not gonna call no names because like lately I'm trying to figure out how block people been seeing my talk show now. I got you blocked down the family, so
They got a whole nother page.
everybody got a
Somebody
whole nother
telling.
page
Everybody got
watching me
pages
now.
watching
Crazy.
you.
You know, but the
They
same
certainly
ones.
It's always been a thing. Even when we were younger, people would always find a way to
Yeah,
watch you.
but the same ones that call me delusional and a liar are now watching me. You know, and I ain't gonna call no names because I ain't got time
well, I
to.
guess y'all the delusional ones, ain't
Yeah,
you?
they are. They definitely are. They know who they are. That's why I keep receipts. When I tell you I got receipts of everything that transpired in my life, I keep those receipts because I done had exes or whatever say, oh no, she lied on me. I went to jail because of this, or no,
You went to
player,
jail 'cause of you.
You went to jail because of you and your actions. Cause I recorded everything that you did when you did it. You know, so I don't know. I just love keep it. Y'all, whatever you do, keep your receipts.
She got receipts on everybody but me and you because we ain't.
Yeah, y'all ain't never crossed me. But you
that
know
not
what?
But see, she's the type. When she get mad at one family member, she mad at everybody.
I show like.
So,
I know
so
that.
I have been blocked. I'm like, I go to
You
say
never blocked
something.
your sister?
I go to look for her page for something, and I'm like, I don't see this. I said, nigga, you blocked me. I blocked everybody. I said, okay. When she did that, I didn't talk to my sister for a couple of months.
Yeah, it was months.
I didn't talk to her.
I asked her, I was like, you blocked April too? She was
Yeah,
like, yeah, I blocked everybody. I said, but April ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
April never do nothing, but April always get caught up in the crossfire.
One thing about me, if you talk to my enemy, you an enemy too. That's how I looked at it back then.
You was talking to them?
Girl, I
Well,
don't know.
siblings, whatever. And guess what?
They my siblings.
We share the same siblings, but still.
I can't help that.
I think that is the only situation that does not count.
mean, I can't help that.
I don't care. I don't care.
So
Maybe
she
it's
mad at
Because
she
for
made it
her-
one sibling. I can't
but
talk
you
to
know
nobody.
what? But you know what? When it comes to her, it'll come back to a loyalty thing. So, are you loyal to her? Are you loyal to your other siblings?
Right, the one that lied.
And
Well,
all of that.
well, the thing is,
Yeah,
I
tell her,
deal-
Dr. D.
Okay, I deal with all my siblings accordingly to how they are, how they act, I deal with all of them accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
When she went through her little blocking spree, I guess she thought I was gonna, be like, sis, no, I didn't say nothing to this heifer, nothing. Even when I saw her, I didn't say nothing. You mad? Okay, you put me on the block list. Block me in real life, my nigga.
Yeah, she
Gotta talk.
went to my block me for real all the way around.
All the way.
I said, well, no problem. So I blocked the number. And look, and the only thing, honestly, I hate to say it, the only thing that brought me and my sister back together in 2019 was my husband. Cause look, first of all, no,
it
was online.
It was online. Somebody was
saying something.
slandering my sister, and I was friends with that person that was slandering my sister.
But I couldn't see it, so.
But she couldn't see the post
Why?
because they had her blocked.
Oh.
But I was
Nobody
still,
can ever tag me and put a name on it.
but I
ever.
was still friends with her. This other party, and when I started seeing them slandering my sister, I said, "Hold up!" I said, "Let me click it," but then my dumb behind was like, "Hold on, I can't see this person because I'm clicking the name that she tagged." And then when I unblocked April, it was my sister she was talking about. And I said, hold up, B. I went in on this person. I said, now, if you don't delete this, you're going to have to deal with me. And then I called April. She said, oh, look
Now
who-
you wanna talk to me.
I said, no, I'm only calling you because somebody's slandering you on Facebook. Now, who would this be?
Then she gonna send me a friend. Be my friend again. Be my friend
I said,
again.
be my friend again so we can tag this bra. So that's what real sisters do. Like, I don't care what nobody say. You not going to slander and lie on my sister. I was still, I ain't gonna lie, Sir Tim, I wouldn't defend if we was in the line of fire. But my sister, I was just like, oh, no. Accept this friend real quick because we finna go in on that hoe. You know what I'm saying? And when April said it, oh, baby, we went in. We were tag teaming that hoe. So, and then that kind of brought us back together. I said, well, now that we done tagged that hoe and she done deleted it, I don't want to talk to you no more.
Okay.
And she said, okay. So I ended up meeting my husband, and I didn't want to bring him to my house the first time we started hanging out. So I popped up at her apartment. And I said, I knocked on her door like the popo. I said, open up, hoe. She said,
the old apartment.
yes.
Where we had the party.
So I beat on her door. I really didn't come announce telling her what I was finna do. I just said, hey, girl, this is 5'6" man I met, but I ain't want her to come to my house. And April said,
You gonna bring
well,
her
you
to
gonna
mine?
bring her to my house? So I was like, yeah. I said, well,
It's a neutral.
You
space.
know.
Yeah, whatever, but I'm putting stuff where I can find it if I got to use it.
she said, well, why you bringing this man to my house? I said, because I don't want him to come to mine. Now, let me in so he can meet me over here. So when he came, him and April instantly clicked. And I ain't gonna lie, I was mad because I was like, this nigga over here liking my sister like that and want to hang around my sister. You know?
You should want them to get
No,
along.
but because I was still mad at her, I met him at her house.
And I didn't do
You
nothing.
have
But that was-
no reason.
no reason to be mad.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I was the baby girl.
I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't putting no slander or none on her name. I ain't did nothing. I just got hit
Oh,
because
no,
she
it
mad at
just-
somebody else.
Yeah, I was mad at all my other siblings. So
And she really got mad when every time they went out, he was like, call sis. I don't want to be by
yeah,
myself.
he kept
Call
wanting.
sis."
I thought he was scared of me at first because I was like, now he bigger than me and he keep asking my sister to hang with us. But and that actually brought me and April back together. Like when my husband, when we was just cool and kicking his friends back then, he was like, call Sissy. I'm like, golly, I ain't gonna attack you today. So, but today. Oh, girl, I was jumping all over that man.
Little chihuahua. Just,
But it brought me and my sister back like this. He the one that brought us back like bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you get tear-eyed? I know I
don't
love
like
you.
you like that. I know I love you. Y'all heard that? She said she loved me. Did you hear it? I don't get that often from her.
Shut up. Yes, you do. I tell you every now and then.
Every now, maybe like.
But
twice
girl,
a year.
yeah. But one
that-
thing about me, when it comes to
One of the
people,
kids
I
gotta
don't.
be graduating to get that kind of love about
That part. or if I had done some tragic done happened to me or some bad done happen.
Well, one thing about me, I don't hold animosity towards nobody. If I don't like you, they know I don't like them.
And I had one friend that she has told that.
Oh yeah, that
since
bro
day
know
one.
I don't like her. When she see it, she
She
know
was
it. She
like-
know who I'm talking to when she see this
would
clip.
say- she be like, hey girl, she be like, I don't like you. Why you talking to me? And
Yeah,
just be
I let
like,
you know I don't like you. I'm not gonna waste your time and your energy
It's a
speaking
real
to me.
reason for you not to like her.
I ain't gonna speak on that,
Wait,
bro.
wait.
I just
Off camera.
That's a yes or no question. That's
Yeah,
that's
it's a
not
reason.
an elaboration question.
Yeah, it's a reason.
Off camera.
Yeah, I can tell you about her later.
I don't. It was a yes or no question.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, it's a reason why I don't like her. But I'm
Are
cordial
you
with
still
her.
friends with her?
I mean, she ain't did nothing in April. I don't expect not like I say, that's when the maturity kicked in. Now that I'm older, I don't expect people that I don't like my sister not to like them either. You know what I'm saying? But
Like,
like,
if she did something to me, then it's
yeah.
like, okay.
But
that's
I'm
my
a different
girl,
breed.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
a different breed. Cause if my sister don't like you, nigga, I don't like you. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
a part of that breed.
Yeah, so that I guess that's the late 80s babies. Like, if we don't like you, or if our sibling don't, I don't like you either. And you might not even did nothing to me, but if you cross somebody that's close to me that I love, I feel like you gonna cross me too.
Once I tell my sister,
Oh, it's over with. Yo, it's over with, baby.
It's over.
Don't tell
Yeah.
me nothing.
Some people I don't mess with because of some things they done
Did to
said or
somebody
did to
else,
my
right?
sisters.
Yeah.
And I don't even fool with them.
Yeah.
Like, for real, like, I that's why I say that's where it come to the enemy part. Like, if you cross somebody else and then you still hang around the other party, it makes me not trust you either. You know what I'm saying? Because you been around somebody that you know been a snake to me, and you still hang around this person.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody got their different sight on it. You just ain't did nothing to piss them off yet. Cause soon you do something to piss them off. What, Siri? Siri agreed.
Talking about something okay.
But
Right, okay.
she said okay. But you know, people don't. I mean, I guess it's just from my experience. Me, people did me wrong, and sure enough, later down the line, the same person that stayed in contact hung with them. They did the same thing to them. My husband experienced that too. You know what I'm saying? One friend didn't experience it till now, but he experienced it at the beginning of our relationship for this particular friend. So now they was like, because at first everybody was like, why you don't talk? Why you don't talk? I said, oh, y'all gonna find out. You gonna mess around and find out why he ain't cool with this person. You know what I'm saying? But you just ain't did nothing to trigger them yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And one thing my grandma was like, you know, if y'all can't go back being friends after a fallout, they never was your friend.
That's true.
And I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never really had a friend that I fell out with and we didn't come back together. That's why there's only 2 of y'all left. You know what I'm saying? Cause like all my old best friends that we done did some stuff with, I can't even tell you why they stopped being cool with me.
And that's sad because they really don't even know why they.
Yeah, I
mad at
can't
you.
even
They
tell
just
you.
assume because I lost somebody that I considered to be, you know what I'm saying, a friend or a sister. Just randomly got mad at me and then started saying, you know, I ain't a real friend, even though I was very supportive in everything that, you know what I'm saying, they
Yep.
did. Even if I couldn't make it to something, I shouted them out. You know what I'm saying? I shared it on social media or whatever. But they started, and sometimes people can start hanging with another different group of people, and they feel like, oh, these are my people. So I'm gonna mistreat you, even though you've been there. You know what I'm saying? Since day one or whatever. And so I lost that friend. Did it hurt? It hurt because, you know what I'm saying, the way that they came at me. Like, I don't argue with people. I honestly don't like to do that. I don't like to raise my voice. And when I get mad, if my accent changes, what they supposed to do, see?
But leave it alone.
When my accent changes, it's like, okay, now you have taken me to a point where you're not finna get me off your head.
Right.
And so, you know, they you know, popped off and, you know, blocked me and everything. And it was just more so like, it was like a breath of fresh air after a while. It was like, all right, cool, because you really was not my friend. Now, my baby Shonda,
Oh yeah,
that's
she don't play
my
about her.
girl.
Yeah.
Shonda, she tiny but mighty. And she don't play about me, and I don't play about her. Shout out, Sean. But we've known each other over a decade now, but have never switched up. Like you have some best friends to where,
Which one is Shonda?
the one I used to sing with all the time, real tiny.
Okay. Yes.
So it's like y'all don't have to spend every day with each other. It's been times where we ain't talked maybe a week or two or whatever.
Sure, it been months for me and you.
But we'll send a text message, hey,
It don't mean
you
nothing.
good? And we pick up right where we left off. It's like
Yeah.
we ain't
That's a
mad
good
at each other.
friendship.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't never fell out about nothing. And if there ever was a misunderstanding, we'll bring it to a head right then.
Right.
We ain't gonna sit and let it, fester or whatever. Now that's the true definition, you know what I'm saying, of a friend. When I need her, she's there. When she needs me, I'm there. And we have never fallen out about nothing. She can trust me around her husband or anybody
Right.
else. You know what I'm saying? When they can trust you to, be with their significant other, and
Right.
you not, you know what I'm saying, knowing you ain't gonna take it there. Now, some of the girls I used to hang around, I
Oh,
couldn't get them
God.
in the room with my puppy. So it's just, That's just it is what it is.
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So and I've had girls who girlfriends that was jealous of the relationship that I
That
had
you had with the
Shonda,
other friends.
that I
yeah,
had with
I don't
Shonda.
get
It's
that.
like I treat you got friends for certain things. You can't treat all of them the same. You can't tell all of them the same thing.
Right.
You sure can't.
So you know what I'm saying?
That's
Each
real.
friend is a certain
Serve
category.
a
You know what
different
I'm saying?
purpose.
So
Yep.
now Shonda is my I can tell her any and everything. That's how we talk.
Right.
I can discuss something with her, and I know it's not gonna leave the
Right
area
there.
of me and her. And even if when I'm wrong, she'll be like, "Hey, friend,
Yeah, she'll
you
get
wrong
on
for that." She holds me accountable.
And that's
Just
the kind
like
of
I
friends you
hold her
want.
accountable.
A friend that you that friend that'll hold me accountable. You be like, nah, I ain't gonna take your side on this one. And I be like, why you not gonna take my side? You my best friend, right?
My friend.
You my friend, but you always over the years you always held me accountable for anything like words that I spoken or when I wanted to do things. You made me stay accountable for everything. And I always been the type of person I don't care. I tell her myself because who gonna whoop my ass?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
She been
So
saying that forever.
like forever since I was a teenager.
Who gonna whoop my ass?
Like even when I was in high school, who gonna do it? I used to always tell people my own daddy don't even whoop me.
And didn't.
So it was just like you helped
Never
me.
laid a finger on her.
Right, you
That's
helped me
probably why
learn
she
to
the
take
way she
accountability.
is.
What you mean?
That's the way she is.
Oh, it's like my parents had her and my baby brother. They just got tired of whoopers. They didn't know what that was.
They treated them like the
Yes,
grandchildren because
yes.
the grandchildren don't get whooped.
Girl, I
They
was
don't get
like,
whooped.
wait a minute.
Oh yeah,
what?
I done seen many whoopings on this one. And it made me do right.
Yeah, I used to get
And
whooped
she
all the
done,
time.
even when this heifer threw a knife in my head, she
Oh,
didn't get
yeah.
a whooping.
All she had to do was smile.
Okay, girl, she threw that knife
could
and
smile
her way
through
it literally
anything.
went past my forehead
it
and stuck
did.
it to the wall.
It sure did. I threw that knife hard.
When I say my horns came out, I'm about to beat the dog snot out of this.
And my
heifer.
daddy was outside.
My daddy outside. She runs upstairs and she goes into the bathroom where
I'm a
it's
gymnast.
2 doors, right?
I was doing
She got her
gymnastics.
hand on one door and it's locked, and she got her foot on the other door and it's locked. So she's standing there
I'm
spread
stretched.
out, trying to make sure I don't get in the room. And our older sister, of course, is a
Crybaby.
snitch. So she goes, Daddy, Ava about to kill girl. She's about to get her. And I'm like, why you telling? Like, this heifer just threw a knife in my head. Like, are you serious right
And
now?
it's in the wall.
And then
It was
it's in the
still,
wall. It's
it was still in the wall. That's
And
how
it was
hard I threw that
like-
knife at her.
Then she come out, when my daddy come in, she hear dad, so she's like, oh, I'm safe now.
Yeah.
She come out with the clippers in her hand, swinging them around to me, yeah, I was about to cut you. Okay.
Hey, bro. and
couldn't
my
stand
dad,
her.
and
I couldn't
look,
stand her.
and my daddy yelled at her instead of me.
And I'm like, what? What if that knife hit me?
Right. April said, Daddy, the knife is still in the wall. I was like, yeah, come on, do something now. Come on, do something now. But you
Dang,
know what?
yeah,
I
She
did.
get away with murder.
I ain't gonna lie. I got away with a lot of stuff. I did, especially
I'm
as a young
aware.
kid.
I'm aware.
That's why I'm so hard on my babies now because of the things that I got away with, And baby, he peep a lot of stuff for I do. Cause like now, the boys like, Mama, you so soft. I remember you threw a shoe at me when you was driving, all because of what I said. I said I threw a shoe at you, baby. I'm
You
sorry.
don't remember?
I think I mean when they refresh my memory, I remember throwing the shoe at them, and it was a heel too. Because I didn't play that, but because I didn't want them growing up being a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And I also taught the boys and my daughters loyalty and being a friend. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? Even their dad got on there, hey, if your friend tell you something, that don't mean go tell your other friends, because they not friends with everybody on that
Yeah.
level. They like
Yeah.
with you. But they oh yeah, to my children, y'all some snitches, man, because they be telling on me and they daddy like real quick. My mama said I can't come to work today. But they hold their friends' secrets. Yeah, I had to tell my kids that. Yeah, man, my children just pissed me off the other day. Gonna tell their boss, my mom said I can't come to work today. We got something to do. How old are you?
Grown. Grown enough to talk for yourself. You're
You know?
driving and everything.
But yeah, I had to just put my children out there like that, because I was like, y'all, when somebody tell y'all something, they just strictly for y'all. Unless they say, I don't care who you tell. Then you do what you do. But still, until then, don't go running your mouth about what somebody else done told you. Because then you become untrustworthy in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So,
And I've had people I use the word friend lightly now, because
I have associates.
That part. I don't even really want to call them that, passerbyers. But it's just like for real. Like for real.
Okay.
Because the thing that, like, back to the lying, back to the, you know what I'm saying, what we were talking about. They went, somebody who I considered to be really, really close to me, went and told somebody that we were all, you know, in communication with, a lie. And instead of that person getting to know exactly who I am as a person, they believed it. So instead of you
I've been there.
knowing who I am for yourself, you believe that lie, and you lost out on a really great friendship because of it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, y'all can do anything, you know what I'm saying? Don't hit me and just don't lie on me, because if you hit me, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But don't lie on me. I had a church member years ago when I was young to lie on me and spread and say that I was gay.
Right.
Gay where? Because the way that you love a man, a black man, a black king,
Man,
that
yes.
ain't no way.
But
Love
you know
them down,
what?
love them down.
Ain't
But
no
they,
way.
but
But you know,
that
I
was the
think
rumor
church
that they
people-
started
yeah,
though.
yeah, it was a
simply
rumor.
because me and her daughter were close.
Yeah.
And I was in school, and we had like the pay phone, so I wasn't trying to keep paying. So me and her daughters was writing letters to each other. And then I'm like, if you read the letters, you would see I was talking about my boyfriend in the letter and things
Yeah.
like that. It was like I was
Talking to her.
sending messages to your daughter saying I love her and I want to rub her down. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always loved men. Always.
Always.
Nothing wrong with what people like. That's what they. I love them down. They were
not
made
saying
for me.
that.
So
But
it's
a lie is a lie.
and some people kind
And a
of
lie don't kill.
Who tell it? It don't.
You're right.
It don't.
Right.
It don't. And that hurt me. You know what I'm saying, to my core. That really hurt me because I probably was like maybe 17 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was young. And then for somebody to say that, it was just like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't even know what
It ain't. I don't.
being gay was back then. I
Right.
didn't know what that.
Shoot.
I'm so serious.
Look.
I
She was being
so
gay,
in
and I was
church.
prostituting girls in the church.
Sorry, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
the
the lie
lie.
that was told on her. Jinx. That
You fool. That
That's
joke gonna
the-
say James. Nigga, we.
That's the lie that was
Let
told
me
on
find
her.
some wood.
That she was slutting out a
The
young
women.
girl. But the girl,
no,
she,
it was the girls. It wasn't just one.
She was what, 18, 19?
She just turned 19, I think.
Yeah, so she was.
But
old.
she looked
was
young.
modeling.
Yeah, and you know I did a lot of modeling back in the day.
They was calling her a madam.
Yeah,
Girl,
they were calling me a madam in the
crazy.
church.
It was crazy.
And then it got so bad between me and this first lady. And what got me, because the first lady used to take me home. She used to make me my lemon pound cake, especially when I was pregnant with the twins. She, when I was pregnant with the twins, everybody wanted to take me home. Everybody wanted to feed me, when I was pregnant with the baby. So I was spoiled in the church too. But this particular time, and then what made me fly off the handle when they started taking my mama.
Oh yeah.
And,
we don't
and
play
you
about
know,
her.
remember that.
and you
We don't
know
play about
me,
mama.
I don't play about my mama.
Mama or daddy, we did not.
And I
play
ain't
about
gonna lie, I cussed everybody out in that church. I told the Lord to forgive me once I was done. But then she gonna have her armor bearer have a gun in the pulpit, like I wasn't gonna come to church with my gun.
Remember this?
Yeah, I came to church with my gun
Time
too.
ago, though.
Craziness.
But it's
remember.
still the simple fact that lies by people that you supposed to trust.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody trusts you. You supposed to be the shepherd over the house or whatever. And you over here lying on your church members.
Yeah.
I was like, and I ain't gonna lie, I got mad at her. I said, dawg, if you didn't want them to get married, you didn't want my brother to marry your daughter, then you should have broke it up. You don't take it out on my family. You know what I'm saying? Cause we was getting attacked a lot, and that one lie, it carried on for the longest. She went and told the other women, don't have your daughter around her. Don't have your daughter. She gonna try to pimp her.
And they didn't like the fact that the young folk cleaned to me and her.
yeah, they
'Cause we were
cleaned
cool.
us.
And they would clean to us. They would gravitate to wherever we were. That's where they wanted to be.
And church hurt a whole different level too.
Yeah, that's
Church
a whole,
hurt. Church hurt is a
Yeah,
whole
that's another
different ball
segment.
game.
people you didn't even
a whole
think
nother
would
segment right there.
yes, people you didn't even you couldn't phantom hurting you.
Right.
They do it, and then you never get the apology because they don't think they did nothing wrong.
Right.
But it's like, dude, y'all were flat out wrong. We ain't even talk about that because they'll probably end up texting me. Can't believe you went on there talking about that. Yes, I did. I didn't say your name. You feel guilty?
Right. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people lately been watching these segments and been responding to my mama about what they see on these podcasts. But like I told, like if let me tell y'all this: anybody that want to call my mama about this podcast, if you feel like I'm lying, baby, the floor is
Come
open
tell
and the
your
seat
story, baby.
is open. You hear me? Because you can't sit here and say Millie lied about one thing that's coming out of my mouth. Because one thing the reason why I don't lie because I don't have time to go back then remember what I told
what
you.
I said. Exactly.
I don't like going back to remember. I ain't got time to remember that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my husband tell you, like sometimes I might be forgetting things, but I'm not finna lie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. But like I tell anybody, the seat is open, the floor is open. If you feel like I'm lying, come check me on my show. The floor is open. Say
I'll
what
be
you
here
need to
too.
say. Yeah, April Nicole here too. You know what I'm saying? But guess what?
Because what you ain't gonna do is play with that one.
But you know, like I you know, it's a lot of people that I would love for them to come take a seat and let me ask them questions.
And we can get it out in the open.
Right.
We can get it out in the
and
open.
I ain't gonna lie.
Clear the air.
And
all
I'm
that.
gonna be God honest right now. With my past husband death, I would love for his family to come forth and tell me that they feel this way and that way and why they did what they did. And let's see, because the situation and the conversation gonna be totally different if I'm in your face versus me not being in your face. You know what I'm
When they ain't in
saying?
your face, you can say all kinds
Yeah,
of stuff.
well, you're not in my
big
face. You
bad.
gonna talk
You big
that.
bad.
You gonna talk. But I would love for their grandmama to come on here. I would love for their uncle to come on here. I would love for their cousin to come on here. Especially what I just found out.
Talking since you was pregnant with the twin.
Man, especially when I
What?
found out what I found out. I would love for them jokers to come and be a guest. I would have security. I know. I would. You stupid.
be here with
I
my
ain't gonna say too much, but I know.
My blicky.
I
gonna
would
be in
love
hand, too,
no
baby.
because I'm just saying they don't know. People don't understand the lies when you lie,
Both
the
clips.
damage that it causes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
and
it's
the-
so
and the people that
crazy.
hurt.
long time.
And the
It's
people that hurt,
crazy.
Yes.
It caused so much damage. I ain't caring about the damage it caused me. I'm just caring about the damage it caused my babies. You know what I'm saying? The children that
Lies
I
that
carried
were
in birth.
told, yep.
Yeah, that's the only thing I want them to clear the air about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Putting
And
scenarios out there that
that's
was just
it.
false.
That was false. And that's why I said, if y'all feel like anything, be my guest. Be my guest.
Be my guest.
The floor is open. The mics is on. The tape is rolling. Be my guest. You know what I'm saying? But I just, that's why I go back to the slandering of the name. Like, you know, I don't care. Just don't lie on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you lie, now you got to go back and change everything that you done said. Now you got to rewrite a statement in a new time that don't add up to what you said 10 years ago. So, you know, that's why, April, you a fool. she a fool. I ain't scared. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
But it's just a simple fact that I don't lie because I ain't got time to change nothing that I said.
Right.
You know, and the world would be a better place if people could just speak their truth and just live by what they say.
I agree with that.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got mad just then.
Yeah.
It's
I know you over here.
It's okay.
She over here
Shut
perking on
up,
my
shut
throat.
Had to let you talk it out real quick.
Don't nobody know what I was doing. Nobody knows. Just you.
Your inside thing. It's okay.
I'm okay by that wig on y'all. I'm over here getting hot.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. I ain't gonna do it, Celie.
Because it ain't worth it. Because the truth about anything that anybody
The
may
truth
lie
always
on
come
you
to the
about,
light.
it always come. You know,
Truth always
now,
come to the light.
I've had maybe 2 or 3 people to come back to me and apologize for a lie that they heard and they took off running with it. And you know, it's just like if I whisper something in your ear and then you had to tell Jay and then he has to tell her, but it has to be exactly what I said. We've already added extra stuff.
Yeah.
So that's exactly, you know what I'm saying, what it was. You said something, you told such and such, and they told such and such, but it was something that they wanted to say added on to that.
Right.
You know, and it just made me look like I was just a really horrible person. And I'm not, anybody that knows me and knows my character, they know I am nothing like what people were saying. You know,
And
what
you
I'm
know,
saying, that
I was a bit
was.
bold in my mouth even when I was a little girl.
Yeah.
You know,
We
I was
all
bold.
have.
Yeah, I was very
kinda
bold.
all have.
I always
I
said
didn't
what
get bold until I got grown. 'Cause
Yeah,
you know,
April did, but me.
I don't think I've been quiet
but I think I'm
at all in my lifetime.
No, I'm still kind of. I guess
You still chill.
I'm still, I'm
Not
chill.
me.
I'm level headed. I don't let
you level-headed with other people. Is that what you're saying?
First of all, don't make it seem like I'm just.
Let me be very clear. We can't even sit together at an outing. Or
No,
event
Lord,
'cause
have mercy.
It
It's
depends.
not gonna go
It depends on who
well.
comes.
No, just like when she came to the graduation, I said, "Why are you putting me by you?"
See what I mean? We cannot sit together because
Because I know we're gonna have a mighty good time.
We are, but we also gonna end up in trouble.
Well, I mean, that wasn't our fault about them seats, because they ain't no seat reserved at no graduation in no stadium. Now, all around the whole stadium, it says reserved for, the handicap accessible. Reserved.
We understand that.
We understood
This
that.
girl about to cut the food at the
This
graduation.
woman tried to take the whole from
Not
the
me.
top row.
I was on my best
She tried to
behavior.
take from the top row probably down to like the 12th row. Talking about my family coming. Is they here?
Right.
Now, I got this reserved for handicap. I said, well, I got a limp. So, reserved.
See what I mean?
Reserved. I'm just saying, like
Right.
I tried to tell them that it was reserved, and where your head said what? It's like exactly. So I'm like, this is what I was dealing with before you got here. Like
and I was being a good one. I was like, y'all
She
both
thought
cut
we
it
was
out.
gonna get up. I was like, oh no, ma'am, you thought wrong. Y'all better stand over there on that little concrete and your wheelchairs, your scooter, whatever you have. That's your area.
Mm-hmm.
That's where y'all at.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, and then when her nieces or granddaughters or something came, I thought you said this was reserved. It says that all the way around the whole stadium. Matter of fact, go on the other side
Yeah.
if you feel that way.
So I got a question for you. I want.
Yeah, don't ask
I
me no
might have
question.
an answer.
We're gonna spin the block real quick because you said you had 2 people come back and apologize and take accountability and ownership, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what does that look like moving forward? Do you
Refriend them.
refriend them? Do you
I-
reconcile? How you
if
move
we have
forward?
unfriended, I don't read friend, read cousin, read nothing.
Okay.
Like, I'm cool.
It don't make sense
If
to
I
me.
see you in public, I'm going, you know what I'm saying? And we lock eyes, I'm going to be cordial. Hey, what's up? But I'm going to keep, you know what I'm saying? Because I still can't trust you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Once you have messed up my trust, it's like, how can you come back from that?
Yeah.
Like, I can forgive you and move on, but forgiving you is not for you. It's for me. You know what I'm saying? It's for me. And so it's like, okay, you said what you said. I forgive you. I'm going to move on. And I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to deal with you accordingly.
Okay.
We ain't got to talk no more. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Trust me, I ain't lost a lick of sleep. I ain't missed a meal. Nothing.
Okay.
I'm good.
I only asked. I had a situation. I went out the country with a friend of mine, and initially the guy that I was with at the time was supposed to go, but his passport didn't come back in time, so he couldn't make it. And she was with her parents came, her sister's friend, her boyfriend, and the boyfriend's brother.
She just brought everybody.
I mean, but that's initially what it was supposed to be. We had been planning the trip for like a year plus.
Oh,
Okay.
So we knew that it was gonna be a big group of people, and when I found out that my boyfriend couldn't go, something in my spirit was just like, maybe you should stay. But I wasn't gonna be able to get my money back, and y'all know how I feel
listen,
about losing out on
I'm
money,
going.
right? So I ended up going anyway, and the boyfriend's brother was recently separated at the time, and we kind of like gravitated towards each other, just because we were both kind of dealing with like things in our relationship. And believe it or not, like his wife was a lot like me character wise and how she showed up, and he was a lot like my boyfriend. So I
Wait a minute. What is going?
like advice, right?
Listen.
if you listen, I'm gonna get there. So at one point my friend came to me on the trip and was like, I want to apologize because, like I had told my mom that the brother and the wife wanted like counseling because she's a pastor. And I was like, okay, what does that have to do with me?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, it just looked like y'all got something going on. And I was like, wait, what?
What?
And I said, in the moment,
always
I said,
assuming.
but did you correct that? Did you fix that?
No.
And she was like, well, no, because it looked like, and I said, oh, so you just like got them out here
Everybody just
Thinking that you
thinking.
were whole-
law is
Yeah.
just out
Oh,
here.
God.
And I'm that chick because He's married.
You the reason why it's home.
And I'm the
ain't
reason
good.
why, like, they not.
I've been
are
following
we
home record too.
there? So I had to, like, I was texting like some of my friends here, and I was like, this is what's going on. And the Capricorn in me was Capricorning real bad. And when things like that happen, I don't really fight battles like that. I get real silent. And that's what I did. Like, I got silent. I retracted from the group. And when we got back to the room, like, I was packing up my stuff, and she was like, what you doing? I was like, I'm going home in the morning.
Because I'm about to flip this room.
Because we were supposed to be, we were
room.
supposed to be leaving that hotel that morning and going to stay somewhere else for another 2 nights. We were gone for like a week. I was like, I'm going home. I said, because I can't do this. And I said, if I stay, I am going to ruin your trip. I said, so I need to remove myself from this, and I need to go home. And from that point, when I got, like, I cried the whole way back.
Yeah, because it's just like, you don't.
Because I love that girl to my core, and
right, and she didn't correct
even
it.
still to this day, I love that girl like a sister. But recently she reached out to me, and she was like, sis, I love you, and I apologize. And it warmed my heart because I've been praying about it since it happened, to be honest, and it's been like almost 2 years. And I don't know how to move forward with that. I think I do still want her in my life.
You do?
Yeah.
I do. Because she was like a prayer partner for me. I mean, the love that I have for her never changed.
But she never corrected it. She should have corrected it then and there. That was your character that was put on the line.
I agree.
That made you look like the biggest hoe ever.
On the boat.
Agree.
on the boat. The biggest hoe on the boat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you sleeping with a married man. Come on. Like, why would you even... You know what I'm saying?
Let people think that, and then
crazy.
y'all go to dinner, you looking weird.
Yeah. And now I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. Because now,
you did it right.
Now I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? She may have come and, apologized or whatever, but the damage was done.
Mm-hmm.
And you did not fix it. You had the opportunity to fix it then. So, and you didn't fix it. You wait a year plus to now, you know what I'm saying?
But I don't even know that she even ever fixed it.
She didn't.
She didn't.
She just apologizing to me. I don't know that she ever fixed it.
Because she wanted to still talk to you. She didn't fix it.
But you know what? I'm the person in my life. If you want to come back around and you want to apologize to me silent, no, bitch, I need a loud apology.
As loud as the disrespect was.
No.
As loud as that disrespect was.
Because you want to know why? That lets me know that you corrected the situation with everybody that you done said something to. Or you let them think. You know what I'm saying? I've been in them shoes. Like, I had somebody that I've been cool with, and they came back, like you said, almost 2 years later and apologized. And I say, well, you know what? I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And me knowing you and the spirit that you have, of course, we like night and day. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to this particular friend, I know if they call you, you still gonna go through. You gonna go through for them. Like, if somebody that hurt me come back and apologize and call me, and they were like, Millie, you already know what my answer gonna be. It's gonna be no. But you will help. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the heart that you have. And you know how you say, I love her. What you say? Huh? What?
I said, your heart is stone. I was just like,
but my heart ain't no stone. But no. Because like, I used to have a stone heart. I don't no more. You know what I'm saying? It done cracked a little bit. But but you, the person that I know you are, if they call you and like, hey, let's go to lunch, you gonna go. If that old friend of mine say, Millie, I wanna take you to lunch, I'm like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do it. Because I and I've been friends with folks years like I have been with you. And it's just like, this girl was like a sister to me too. You know what I'm saying? She was my stylist. She did all that for me. But it was just like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because who to say you don't go through something else? And, because she told a lot of lies about certain things to multiple people because they came back. And I was just like, dang, you only met me twice. How would you know to say anything like this to me? You know what I'm saying? And if you tell outsiders, I definitely don't trust you no more.
Right.
I don't care how much you apologize to me. or give me that loud apology. But when you tell an outsider that don't know me, that's a whole different level.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole different can of worms. But I know if you want to keep that friendship going with this young lady, I know you would, but it's just going to be boundary set this time around.
Have to be. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be boundary set. Like if she invites you to a barbecue, you're going to be iffy about going because you don't know if it's been corrected to these people.
Yeah, because then
You know what I'm
walk
saying?
into some kind of bomb or setup. It's like,
at this point where I'm at, I don't want to deal with her family. I would deal with her.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't go. But if you have a gathering at your house, you wouldn't invite her though. You be like, well, you could come. I'm having this at the crib.
I'm not gonna go anywhere that has anything to do with her family.
now
Yeah,
I've been called a home wrecker, and it's the craziest situation. We Facebook friends. I knew the nigga was married, but you know what I'm saying, I wasn't interacting with him like that. He was hearting all my pictures. You know what I'm saying. He'll leave little comments or whatever, or he'll send me the picture that I posted and say, with your fine, you know what I'm saying, you so sexy, this type of stuff.
Oh yeah, you shut them down.
So but he was talking to himself because I never really said anything, you know what I'm saying, back to him or whatever. So I see that I got a tag on my name.
Cause you get the alert that somebody done tagged you.
So I get the tag and I'm looking and I'm reading. It was like, this is the fat B that, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to get at my husband. I found all her pictures, you know what I'm saying, in his phone. And I'm laughing.
He been downloading.
He's been downloading my photos off of Facebook. I didn't even know the nigga like that. Like, I don't even think we ever said hey. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can see people on your timeline when they post something. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking, and I said, wait a minute, that's me. But she posted the picture, like she went all the way back to like 2005 when I'm, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
she didn't get your best look. She didn't get to know it. She didn't get to know.
Because
they always
she
do
wanted
that.
people to, you know what I'm saying, jump on that bandwagon. And they was like, I can't believe he like this fat me. Da, 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 da. Oh, baby, I was ready for her. And I this picture?
Why you didn't tag me? Why you didn't tag me?
I don't know, but I was like, did he show you this picture? Boom. Did he have this picture in his phone? Boom. And people was like, wait a minute. That ain't the picture you posted.
Right.
She don't look nothing like that. Like, hold on. And I said, you go all the way down to 2005.
I mean, she had to find the ugliest.
Oh, baby,
not saying ugliest, but her bad days.
It's my bad when I was,
her
like
transition.
Biggest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what you want, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want to post or whatever. And so when I started posting stuff, and I said, baby girl, every photo that you may say your nigga have, he downloaded off of Facebook. I said, really go into his inbox and see who he talking to.
Not straight. Hey, I would have screenshot that inbox.
She sent me the longest message, apologizing and that, because she was like, I really thought that you was talking to him, but he was downloading these pictures himself. She said, you wasn't even replying to him in the inbox. I said, because I don't do marry me. I don't, you know what I'm saying? We're not doing that.
We ain't that. We grew up in a house with a mama and a daddy. One thing we ain't finna do is mess up nobody home. Ain't nobody
I don't want
I
that.
didn't mess up nobody home. He messed up his own back in the day. So
because when they do that, their loyalty is to their wife. It ain't got, I don't know you, heifer, so it ain't got.
So you got a lot of men that open up the door and mess up their own home.
Right.
It don't be the woman because they be lying to the woman.
Right. And see, my thing is, if a dude come to me and he tell me he's single, I'm gonna instantly be like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? You single. But niggas tell them themselves, they tell them themselves, and they just, you're going to eventually find out, you know what I'm saying, what it is. And then it's just, hey man, you married, so I don't have time for that, because for one, I'm not trying to get that reap. You reap what you sow. I ain't trying to get that back. I
definitely do.
I don't want. I don't
it definitely
want
is.
Get you in areas you don't even know. Karma gonna
you know how many times I had to tell the Lord to forgive me for what I did, baby. Karma is real, like for real, like you say, it's real. And the things that I done, I was a teenager, you know what I'm saying? But when I got a little wiser as I got older, and I said, okay, God, this definitely ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, all right. I said, Lord, once you get me out, I'm good, I'm done. And I said, God, forgive me for everything that I've done over the years. You know what I'm saying? With this particular person, because sin always feel good. Ain't that something? It feel good. But I hate to say it. What'd you say?
But it's so wrong.
It's so wrong. But it feels so good.
But you know what? But like you say, you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? And I done caught plenty of women being involved with a married man. I said, baby, look, I've been down the road. Don't you do it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth it. You know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't worth
Because
it.
it's the best feeling in the world going home to a man that's only for you. You know, and I done helped a lot of women now, especially married women. Like my older sister, one of her friends, her husband was cheating. And she just like, I can't never catch her. I can't never catch her. I said, check the emails. And when I told that woman to check the emails, guess what all them pictures and messages were? In the emails. Because these men that got smart. They'll email each other, him
Not
and the
too
woman.
smart if you found the email.
You know, but she didn't think to do that though. She didn't think to do that till I told her to check them emails.
secrets.
Hey, I'm telling you, ladies, check them emails, cause especially if they got a star by it, them the one they can go
They
directly
important,
to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They important.
And these emails had a
crazy.
star by it, and that's
She telling
why.
all
That's
y'all
when
business.
and that's when I learned. I hate to say it, but that's when I learned to check certain things. I was like, okay, it's in the email. Especially if you have
And
a
if it look like a calculator, click on it.
baby, look, check that time on it. It's real though.
For real.
It's
a
real.
whole text app.
Child, listen.
It's a hidden text
And you
app
think
that
it's
they
a
Wait a
can
minute.
calculator.
download, and it looks like a calculator. You click on the calculator and it pulls up the app.
What's the name of it?
I don't know.
You ain't got to worry about that.
I ain't worried about it, but we
ain't stupid.
We can have these ladies. Oh Lord, y'all, they got a cheating app out there that look like a calculator. Just download every calculator and sign in until you see something
It's
else.
a vote.
It's a vote.
It's a vote.
Oh
So
my
it's
god.
gonna keep all your little.
But you know
stuff
what?
until
I
they find
ain't gonna
out.
lie. Apple tell everything.
Man,
now. So you ain't got nothing to
iPhones
worry
gonna
about no
tell
more.
on
That's
you,
true.
baby.
Apple
That's true.
Apple tell on you to this day
You
like,
think you
That's
deleted
true.
it?
man, that junk ain't gone.
You think?
You think it ain't gone. It's
think,
wild
yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
That's
the
why I say
thing
I'm going back
about
to
it,
Android,
when
but I ain't got no
somebody-
reason to do that though.
Yeah,
Thank
so the
God.
thing about it is when somebody lie on you, know how to deal with it. You ain't got to respond to it. You can forget them for it, but just you ain't got to deal with them. So I would never
silence
put
is more
myself
powerful.
It is.
that part. I would never put myself back in the position to hang with that person that lied on me. Because if you lie, you kill, you steal, all that extra stuff. So I'm good on you.
Oh, definitely, definitely on
Good
that
on
note.
Yeah. That's good. Every battle ain't gotta be fought. And sometimes your silence speaks greater volumes than anything else.
Most definitely.
Can be louder than any of the voices that you can give.
Listen,
Yeah, man. Many times I gave silence. Somebody always show up in my door when I back then. If I didn't respond, they was
they
at
want,
the door.
they want that valid response.
Yeah,
from
or
you.
in the
Nah, I'm
bushes.
not-
People don't know what to do with your silence.
Yeah,
That's the
don't talk
thing.
about hiding in the bushes.
When you talking, people can hear you, but
Yeah.
they can't hear your silence, so they don't know what's going on.
and it's the loudest thing.
They don't
ever.
know- and they don't know what
That's
you're
why it's
cooking
the
either.
loudest.
Yeah.
That's why people
I
are
learned
so
that.
uncomfortable
I learned that.
when you get silent. So now they gotta pop up at your door because they need to see what you're doing because they
Yeah.
don't know how you're moving. Because silence can mean literally anything
Yeah.
that you want it to be.
And then don't not post on social media. And they be like, oh man, they ain't posted in 30 days.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They really
Yep.
get skeptical.
They be like,
Then
am I blocked? Let me go on my other page and look and see. Like, I don't like these. They too
right, they
quiet.
ain't posting
Yeah.
nothing. They ain't posting nothing. Cause you know, it would been plenty of times I went silent and I learned to just stay quiet to a lot of situations. I didn't post. And when I didn't post, that's when everything was getting stirred back up again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But we're gonna get ready to close this out. I thank you, ladies. And I'm gonna leave this with this. Friendship is not about who you known the longest. It's about who came and never left your side. Until next time, B3 Unplugged. Be blessed.